Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Aifarisa binti Saidu Muhammad and my metric number is H20203. Firstly, I'm going to explain about part A that we have been given to the research about labor force. Sampling technique. The definition of sampling technique that researcher choose is systematic sampling. This is because in this technique, a random starting point followed by the K element in this population, where K is the sampling interval. Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Aifarisa binti Saidu Muhammad and my metric number is H2280185. Firstly, I'm going to explain about part A that we have been given to the research about labor force. The definition of sampling technique is that researchers choose a systematic sampling. This is because in this technique, a random starting point followed by every K element in this population, where K is the sampling interval. And the type of data that researchers choose is quantitative. And the type of data that researchers choose is quantitative. And the type of data that researchers choose is quantitative. And the type
2.0 Construct 3 appropriate tables that can be used to describe the data. So there are 3 tables, which is frequency distribution, cumulative frequency, and relative frequency. Graphical method. A histogram is a graphical representation of data in which bars indicate the frequency distributions of a set of continuous data points. It is a form of bar graph in which the bar border one another and the height of each bar shows the frequency of data throughout the given interval or category. Histogram can help us understand the shape of a distribution's fine outliner and identify the central tendency and variability of data. Line graph. A line graph is a graphical depiction of data that shows how it changes over the time or under various circumstances. It is excellent for showing trends and patterns in data and comparing the performance of various groups and factors. Line graphs are widely used in the economy, business, social science for presenting data that is time series based. So, as you can see, this is our graph. The first one, we choose to take data from frequency distributions, and the second one, we choose cumulative frequency as our data.
Next, I'm going to explain about the mean, median, and mode. For the mean, a group of two more number is averaged using the fundamental mathematical concept of mean. There are various methods for calculating the mean of a given set of number. We divide the amount of the data interest by the total number of as one method. So, the median for the labor force by class is 31.6. And then for the median, the midway value of the data collection is represented by the median. The continuous data that is presented as a frequency distribution makes up the median of group data. So the value inside the class interval that splits the entire distribution in half must be found. So the median for the labor force by class is 53.16. So for the mode, the value that appear most frequently in the data set is the mode. Extreme that have no effect on the mode. So the mode for the labor force by class was 35.67.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Noatika Wada binti Ahmad. My matrix number is H220830. This data have one independent variable and one dependent variable. The sample size is the total number of unique observation or data points gathered for a given investigation or analysis. The sample size in this case is 35 since there are 35 pairs of observation of variable sleep duration and stress level. The data set above has two variables, which are sleep duration and stress level. Sleep duration are quantitative variable because the data can be measured numerically or counted by numbers, and stress level is quantitative or qualitative depending on how it is measured. Level of measurement for sleep duration is ratio scale. It is because the ratio scale has a unique feature of absolute zero and it doesn't have negative numbers, while stress level is ordinal scale. It identifies and describes the magnitude of a variable. N equal 35 sample of sleep health and lifestyle because it is more than 30.
Hi, my name is Noatika binti Muhammad Azrail. My matrix number is H22A0570. I will discuss about compute the person product moment correlation coefficient, then interpret the relation equation. So we use the following formula to find the person product correlation coefficient. This data have 35 data and variable from this data are sleep duration and stress level. Next, this is method of correlation, which is person product moment correlation coefficient. This calculation is to find that either both variable have a linear extension or not. The formula is present correlation is used to quantitative variable that have scale of measurement, which is interval scale and radius scale. From the data S is always will be the independent variable and Y is dependent variable. So R is for present correlation coefficient, N is for number of observation. Summation xy is product S and product Y. Summation x square is for value and variable X. Summation y square is for value and variable y, and then all the value is need to put in that formula. After that we can have a calculation on that formula and the answer is negative 1.0209. The person product moment correlation coefficient suggests a perfect negative linear relationship between sleep duration and stress level.
Hi, my name is Nur Arifah Fasiha binti Muhammad Sahbudin. My matrix number H22A0862. I want to present about the formula of develop the estimate the regression equation, then interpret the regression equation. Y equal BO plus B1X. B1 equal total XY minus total X times total Y divide N. Total X square root minus total X square root divide N. BO equal Y minus B1X equal total Y divide N minus B1 total X divide N. Thank you.